Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Is your guy, man. I'm back, man. Hey, this is the first episode of the Toxicity and Deficiency series. Today is Too Much or Too Little Fiber, episode 1. Now, it's basically two types of fiber. We have soluble fiber and insoluble fiber, right? Now, we don't digest either of those. Our good bacteria that's in our stomach takes care of that. Now, for the soluble fiber, right? The soluble fiber, you can find that in sources like blueberries, apples, bananas, flax seeds, beans, stuff like that. The benefits of the soluble fiber, it aids in digestion, it reduces blood sugar levels, and it promotes healthy bowel movements as well. So if you're having trouble going to the bathroom, you might want to look into your fiber intake and check that out, see what it looks like. That could be your resolution for going to the bathroom more regularly. Now, as far as the insoluble fiber, sources for that, you have root veggies, dark leafy veggies, seeds, nuts, stuff like that. That's how you get your insoluble sources in. Now, the fiber in general, like I said, it is good for you because it aids our bacteria, and that bacteria, it keeps us healthy. It does a lot of things within our gut. So you want to make sure you get your fiber in on a daily basis, so that way you can stay in good conditions. Now, for women, it's recommended that you get about 35 grams of fiber in a day. For men, it's about 48 grams of fiber. So you want to make sure you look at your fiber intake levels, make sure they're up to par. Now, the name of this series is the Toxicities and Deficiencies, right? So we're going to talk about if you're getting too much or too little. Now, for a fiber deficiency, if you're not getting enough, you will notice things like cramping, constipation, and hardened stools. Now, the thing about the hardened stools is something called anal fissures. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of that before, but an anal fissure is when your stool is too hard, when it exits your bowel, it actually rips a part of the lining of your anus. That's why it's called an anal fissure. Now, what happens is when it rips that lining in there, it's painful. It burns when you use the bathroom, and it'll leave blood in your stool as well. So that's why you want to make sure you're getting that fiber in, because it'll soften your stool up, so that way it's not too hard when it comes out, and it rips part of your anus. So you want to be careful with that. So those are some of the things you'll notice if you're deficient in fiber. Now that'll be like a major deficiency. It's not saying that if you're not getting fiber in right now, if you go use the bathroom, that's going to happen, but that's a possibility. So that's why you want to monitor your fiber intake and try to stay on top of that. Now, if you're getting too much fiber, if you're fiber toxic, you'll notice things like runny stool, gas, and the pains associated with that. Gas pains, they're terrible. It's a certain fullness that it gives you in your stomach, and it is really uncomfortable. So be careful not to get too much fiber in, and also bloating is pretty much the same thing. So just monitor those. If you're a woman, stay within the 35 grams. If you're a man, about 48 grams is decent. I know it's going to be hard to get in every day, so I know some people, they believe in using supplements and things like that. I really don't recommend supplements. I don't use them because the source is always in question. I'd rather get a direct source by eating fruits and veggies and yogurts and things like that, as opposed to taking a pill to get my fiber intake in. So that's basically it there for the fiber, man. Make sure you stay on top of that. You can resolve a lot of issues just by having a balanced, variety filled diet. A lot of fruits, a lot of veggies, different fruits and different veggies. Drink your water, make sure your water intake is up. So that's basically it. I ain't gonna go on too long. Get your fiber in, stay healthy. As always, think good things about yourself. be better today than you were yesterday. Peace and blessings. I'm out.